My name is Stephen Wasserman, and this is Victor Solis.
Pleasure to meet all of you out there.
And we're the creators of the live-action comic series Generic Girl. So we're here at the IAWTV Awards, and we're here nominated for
Best Director in Comedy for Stephen. And I think Stephen has put it best that a director is perhaps considered the figurehead of a show, but it really is entirely collaborative. And it's always the director's role to see the vision through, even though the two of us co-created the show, but the director is only as good as his team, as good as his cast and crew.
Well, and the thing is, I mean, I like to think of it as you're really guiding your cast and your crew through the whole process, because, you know, if you try to, you know, go in there with too tight of a grip, the thing is, you're not letting people actually each contribute their real unique voices and their talents to a project. You know, so when you were asking earlier in terms of like web space, I mean, I think one of the different things in terms of directing for the web space is really trying to deal with you know, keeping things genuine and real in comedy. Not really. I mean, granted, everybody has their own taste about comedy, but for us, we kind of felt like we didn't really want it to be kind of, you know, mugging for the camera or too jokey, not really sketch. We really want it to feel a little more real, because we feel like most of the people out there who are watching online really just want to be able to feel like they're watching real people.
Sure. And in terms of the differences between directing for the web, certainly duration is a major issue that we've talked about. And we actually modified what we first did in late 2011 with putting out the first couple of episodes as proof of product, and we wanted to get a response from the fans, and they were saying, it's feeling a little long, so we went back into post-production, tightened it up, and made our first 2 episodes much shorter that was more appropriate for the web.
Yeah, I mean, in fact, I mean, and because we got such great feedback from our fans, we really went back and we retooled the whole series, in fact, and actually broke it into a couple extra episodes to be able to keep it, you know, punchier for the web audience.
Right. And it's a connection between the fans and us, the creators, that has enabled us to do that. That if it was in any other industry, we wouldn't have that kind of connection. So, of course, social media and talking with folks like you is amazing, because we're right here on the front lines. We can introduce those elements and the feedback that we get into the show.
No, totally. And I think, you know, that's one of the real big assets for online, you know, just content creators right now, is having that direct engagement with the fans, because you have to think of it this way. The big boys, you know, whether they be studios or networks, they pay lots of money to have focus groups. But really, you don't need a focus group if you're actually talking to your real fans, because they're going to tell you what you're doing right and what you're doing wrong.
Right.